Basically, if you drive in salted, snowy roads. Now, salt corrodes things like the underside of your car. So if you're constantly driving in the salt, going home and letting the salt sit on the underside of your car, it is going to make it rotten. I once had my
That's why car washes got the underbody flush. Okay, you learn something new every day. Yo, what it do to man? I'm not want to waste time, so we can get straight into it. You feel me? Now, today about to be reacting to subtle habits that destroy your car. Hey, I'm basically saying if I do any of these habits, let me know down in the comments below if y'all do any of these habits. Let's get straight into it.
No joke, no messing around. This video right here, the one you're watching, yes, I can see you through the screen. This video is going to save your car. Do not skip this one. Get out your notebook, take notes.
No, real quick, and it's kind of ironic that that this video popped up because I was just pumping gas in my other car, my little Trapper. So I'm pumping gas. It's taking forever. Strike one, then two. I hear like a little leaking, so I go to the back. The car is pissing gas because the tank is full. I ain't never had a car do that, bro.
We were talking about these subtle, small things that people do that kill their cars. Okay?
Me,
if you don't do
bro.
any of these things, you're like, oh, this is obvious. Great. Good for you. Thank you. Keep watching for entertainment, though. The other thing, the hairline reveal, you guys seem to forgot, is still at 100K. And every time I explicitly tell people to do something, they do it. Last video, or a few videos ago, I told people to like it. Everyone liked the video. So now I'm going to do this. Subscribe to the channel, okay? If you like this channel, you will subscribe. Subscribe right now. Subscribe. Okay? I'm just going to test if that actually does anything. Just telling people to do something. So just want to see how much power I have. Join the Discord. It's open to everyone now. Follow me on Instagram. Let's get into the video. First up, we have not letting your car warm up. Here's the deal, okay? Please let your car...
It depends. How long do you let your car warm up for? Because one of my cars got a starter. And then my other one, I'll be having to do a manual. So I sit there for like a minute to 2 minutes. Let's see what he's talking about.
Warm up. When you do not let your car warm up and you instantly go off a cold start and just start driving like normal, the oil is still cold and it needs to be warm so it can properly lubricate your engine so that everything's working properly, okay? So it's pretty simple. When you don't let that happen, your engine will still run, it will feel normal, but it's terrible for your engine as a whole. So all you need to do is let your car warm up for 30 seconds to a minute max. A lot of you saying that's way too short. Like I know a lot of guys, especially car enthusiasts, who let their car warm up for like 8 to 10 minutes. That is just so excessive and unnecessary.
That's a waste of gas. Now for my Trapper, I let it warm up for like 1 to 10 minutes. But since my other car got my Mustang, since I got a starter, I let that warm up from between 5 to 7 minutes. Depends. Yeah, like 3 to 5 minutes, 3 to 7 minutes. Yeah.
Wasting gas. If you live in like an extremely cold place, like I'm talking about the Arctic, like Michigan, I don't know, wherever it's cold, and the temps are like minus 30 and you leave your car outside, sure, give it 2 to 3 minutes. But otherwise, just wait for your revs to drop a little. Give yourself 30 seconds to a minute and you'll be fine. If you genuinely don't do this, okay? If you just floor your car, send it right off the bat, we're starting with rip your car. You need to let your car just warm up for a little bit. Next up, we have going too fast over speed bumps. Now, speed bumps are a very effective way when you want people to slow down in parking lots because they are not good for your car if you go fast over them. Now, this is not exactly rocket science, but a lot of you guys seem to just send speed bumps. You have to understand your car is not meant to take sudden jolts like that. Your suspension, your drivetrain, which is why you have to make sure that you are going a proper speed over speed bumps. Now, I don't want you guys to take that too extreme. I see a lot of people come to complete stops at speed bumps and then ever so slowly take like legitimately 5 to 10 seconds just to cross the speed bump. Don't do that either. But definitely don't send the speed bumps. If you do this, stop doing it. Next up, we have one of the biggest myths ever told in the car maintenance world, in the car world in general. And a lot of people say putting your hand on your gear lever, like resting it there, will like prematurely wear your transmission. There is zero evidence to prove that this is true. This is one of the biggest lies. I don't even know who's spreading this. I wanted to say like Big Car or something, but I don't know why anyone would make this seem true. It's completely overstated, okay? Don't push down on your gear shifter or whatever, but like resting your hand there, it's your hand. It doesn't really weigh much at all, okay? I need you guys to understand this is not a big deal. If it's comfortable for you, go for it. Not bad at all. Next up, we have using lower octane gas than your car recommends. Oh my god, please just... If you're going to not skip any part of the video, please do not skip this part, okay? Listen, that octane rating, you know, when it says when you buy that nice car and it's like, oh, use premium fuel, that's not for fun. They're not partnered with Shell or Esso or whatever to make you spend more on gas. That is a serious thing, okay? Your engine is tuned for a specific octane of fuel. Do not ignore that.
You know what? I think I probably got that bad with my Mustang. Cause I need to go read the octane level on that. So I guess I learned something. I'm definitely gonna look into what kind of fuel my car is supposed to take.
You
Definitely.
can go above if you want. It won't really do much, but do not go below. Now, why? Okay, in the short term, you will get a performance decrease. You may not feel it that much, but your car does not perform as well. More important thing is it is terrible for your engine. Okay, long term, this can cause engine knock. You do not want engine knock, okay? Especially from something as dumb as using lower octane gas. Oh, I can't afford, the $20 premium for gas. Gas is so expensive. Does not matter, okay? If you bought a car that needs premium gas, you should not be trying to cheap out by not using premium gas. Like, that's insane. I know you finance that BMW that you can't afford, but try and save money elsewhere, okay? Buy less Starbucks.
Hey, y'all, let me get an ad like when I get monetized. Don't worry about it. But no, I know it was important to get a certain gas for whatever car you get, but I should definitely look and see if I should be putting regular or premium into my Mustang. I'm definitely gonna look into that. That's what ChatGPT for. Yeah.
Foreclose your house. Just do not buy less than premium gas if your car needs it. Actually, you know what, man? Engine knock's not that bad, okay? So maybe you can, right? Actually, there's a really easy fix for engine knock. Step one, rebuild your engine. Rip your car. Please use the proper octane gas. Slamming on the brakes. This can wear out your brakes as a whole pretty easily, right? Okay, and brakes are expensive to replace or annoying to do yourself. Try an engine brake when you can. Like, if you have an auto with some control over the gears, or a manual, even better if you got a manual. Shout out my manual drivers. Just downshift. Obviously, you don't have to overdo it and money shift your car, but like, if you can downshift smoothly and save some wear on your brakes, I 100% think it's worth it. But if you can't do that, right, because I know a lot of you guys are driving these CVT electric cars, just don't slam on the brakes. Don't absolutely punch it. Like, be gradual with it, okay? Especially if you see a stoplight ahead, why go all the way up to the stoplight and then slam last second? Why not just gradually slow down as you approach it? Just because of how preventable and easy this is to not do. Very, very bad habit. Next up, we have ignoring your check engine light. Tell me if this is you, okay? You see, your check engine light's on. You diagnose or you get it diagnosed. It's just some minor thing. Let's say an O2 sensor. That's the most common. You think, that's not a big deal. It's just a sensor. I'll ignore it. Now, what is the problem here with just ignoring it? It's not that your O2 sensor is suddenly going to blow up and nuke your whole car. Like, it's just a sensor. You're right there. But the issue is that your check engine light essentially becomes useless. If it's always on, then when are you actually going to believe it? Never. It's a classic boy who cried wolf scenario. If you don't address this check engine light or constantly check it to make sure it's just the O2 sensor codes showing up, one day if something serious comes up with your car that you don't quite notice, but your check engine light would light up for, you're not going to know. There's not 2 or 3 check engine lights. There's one. There's
No. Like, okay, for my trapper, I know the reason why my check engine light on. And it's not even no like big thing. I put all this money into it to make sure that all the little stuff not messing it up. The reason why my Ford Focus, I got 2 Fords, yes. The reason why my Ford Focus engine light is on is because it need a new catalytic converter. They want $500-$600 for that. Do I feel like putting $500-$600 towards a car that I don't really want to, like, I'm not necessarily say drive, but it's not really affecting its performance or nothing like that, and it's not dumb loud. So do I really want to go get a whole new catalytic converter and put on that car for $600? No, I do not. Therefore, it's good. The car drives good. But now, if my check engine light on my Mustang came on, handle that right away. That car too expensive for that, bro. Not even gonna
check engine light, and it's either on or off. Another very bad habit, don't neglect your car like this. This is an important thing to have on your car, and you should always know why it's lit up and then work to get it not lit up. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I think it should make sense.
It does.
Overloading your car. Okay, this means putting too much cargo, people, just putting way more, like hundreds of extra pounds in your car constantly. This is just terrible. Imagine living your life with like a 70-pound weighted vest, walking everywhere, like how much wear and strain that would have on you. Exactly the same applies to your car. Now, no one's really doing this for extended periods, at least I hope. If you do this quickly, it won't be the end of the world, but over time, it's definitely not great. I'm going to put this not ideal, unless that is you have a truck with a rated payload capacity.
That makes sense, but for my car, or any rear-wheel car that got like a lot of horsepower, I was told to put like sandbags or bags of litter, something in the back to hold it down when I'm driving in the rain and the snow. Therefore, I don't fishtail as much. Let me know if that's true or not, because I've definitely been hearing that a lot.
Enough, but other than that, be very careful about this. Next up, we have constantly flooring your car. Now, look, I am not against the occasional pull, okay? I love doing pulls, right? Hitting near red line, it's fun. A lot of cars are built for that, but if you're constantly doing this, it's pretty standard.
I
It's
don't
going to
like
wear
the
out your
red line.
engine quicker. It's also just obnoxious. So if you want to hit the occasional pull on some empty road with no hazards, nothing, go for it. But if you're always straining and wringing out your car and always hitting red line, like maybe not ideal. Maybe not ideal. It can really strain your engine.
don't
If you're
trust
always
that.
doing this, it's a very bad habit. Guys, I did some thinking. The ones coming up are a lot worse. I'm gonna bump the brakes one down. Next up, we have prematurely shifting to reverse. Okay, so let's say you're pulling up to a parking spot and you're still moving
Dog,
forward, but you want to.
Let me tell you, my girl, well, my fiance now, in our early stages of dating, I let her drive my Mustang because she can't drive, so I'm teaching her how to drive. We only have one car at the time. The reason I got two cars is to teach her how to drive and so I could have a car to drive through like bad weather. Cool. So I'm teaching her how to drive. Cool. We pull up to my mama's house. It pissed me off so bad, bro. We pull up to my mama's house, right? She know my mama live at. Cool. So she cruising down the street. She's slowing down. Then out of nowhere, she didn't no complete stop. She's still slowing down. She just take my fucking gear and put it all the way in park. When I heard some clacks, it was like some loud clacks. I was so pissed. I don't think she drove that car after that ever again, bro. True story. Ask her about it. Man.
Reverse to say back into the parking spot. Lots of people will prematurely shift your car into reverse before you've stopped moving forward. Now, it should be abundantly clear what's wrong with this. If you're going forward, but your gearing is set up so that reverse is the direction you're supposed to be heading. Like, I'm not explaining this well, but you should see the vision here. Not a good idea. Unless you want to visit your transmission specialist and get a rebuild done, which personally I wouldn't want to do. I would avoid this at all costs. Rip your car. Ignoring potholes. Potholes are serious, okay? They mess up your alignment. They're like speed bumps, but worse.
Mess up alignment, cause flat tires, my bad, cause flat tires. And a whole lot of unnecessary issues that you don't have to fix.
Do your best to go around them, okay? Unless
That's
it's physically
RIP your car,
impossible. Do your best. Throw on your hazards. Make sure to avoid them, especially if they're bigger potholes and it's at higher speeds. I actually got my alignment completely messed up from a pothole. It's not that bad, but it's like visibly off. It puts a strain on your whole system if you hit a pothole hard. Can cause damage if it's serious enough. It's a very bad habit if you don't avoid potholes. Next up, constantly running your car on super low gas or near empty. Now, a lot of guys think, oh, well, the car still drives. What's the issue? The issue is the strain this will have on your fuel system, okay? Specifically your fuel pump, your fuel filter. And if you let these go for too long, this can then lead into more significant engine problems. You need to be running at least a decent amount of fuel in your tank. And by decent, I mean never aim to be that far below a quarter tank. I get it, gas is expensive, but like you should never be to a point where you're running on empty.
No, I never heard this and I never knew of this. Hey, thanks for the knowledge. No bull.
Honestly, the best way to avoid this is just every time you go fill up with gas, get a full tank, okay? I know full tank of gas is a luxury in today's economy, but you're going to need to fill up anyway, so why not get the full tank and fill up less frequently? I've never understood the people that just constantly put in 10, 20 bucks of gas over and over again. It adds up to be the same, if not more, because you have to drive to the gas station more often. So if you consistently do this, this is a very bad habit. Finally, we have not cleaning the underside of your car. Now, this one's conditional because it only depends on where you live. Basically, if you drive in salted, snowy roads. Now, salt corrodes things, like the underside of your car. So if you're constantly driving in the salt, going home and letting the salt sit on the underside of your car, it is going to make it rotten. I once had my
That's why car washes got the underbody flush. Okay, you learn something new every day.
control arm snap. Okay, and the control arm connects your steering to your wheels, so you can maybe see why that's important. It literally snapped because of how rotten the car I used to drive was underneath. Okay, it was a snow car, fully rotten. The control arm straight up snapped. Now that's not very common, but you can see the kind of stuff that happens when you let the underside of your car rot. It's very conditional. It's only for the winter, but if you never clean the undercarriage of your car, you need to start immediately. That was all for the video. As I said, the Discord is open to everyone.
Hey. Now, honestly, what surprised me the most was the gas thing. I knew it was a certain reason. I just thought people put higher gas in for better performance on the car. I think my engine is developing a little knock. Therefore, I'm going to switch my fuels on my Mustang and see how that goes. But no, let me know down in the comments below. What surprised y'all the most? Did y'all learn anything new? If so, let me know what y'all learned. And let me catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.